AMC, AMC, AMC. There's just crazy people jumping on my live stream. What's going on with AMC? It's very simple. Here's the move up in AMC, little consolidation, and there's a gap right here, right? And it looks to me like we're pulling back to close that gap. Nothing to panic about. There is absolutely no blood selling over here, nothing aggressive. This is good orderly trading. And I got news for you. The shorts see that gap too, and they think that's their saving grace. And they're hoping that as that pulls back to that gap, a lot of people lose faith and run away from this trade. And they're hanging on to that hope. But the reality is that smart traders see that gap also, and they're just not moving on the market or moving on this equity until they see that gap fill or another indication technically that this is going to turn around. So if I'm holding this position, I'm not worried about what's transpiring here. I'm going to let it happen. Hopefully, nobody put retirement money and college money into this security. This is not an investment. This is a very speculative shot that everybody's taking. Okay, this is not how you make money. If you want to learn how to trade properly, how to trade consistently and make a career out of this, come join me. I'll show you good setups and I'll show you how to read the market. I will teach you risk management. This is what I do. But in the interim, you're all welcome to stop in, say hello. I love the interaction, and have a good time. If you like what you hear, then hey, hit the bell, hit the like, hit the subscribe. So very simply, I'm not panicking on this position. I want to see it close up this little gap. Don't be surprised if you see that 34.24 or a little further 33.21. That is not an indication to jump all over this thing again. You have to take a look at it, look at the technicals, make sure that this still has strength, and away it goes. And the technicals tell you everything. You could read all the hype and everything and all the nonsense that's going out there, but all that nonsense is already in the price action. So if you start seeing the momentum in this, you know that people are going after the stock. If the thing starts ripping, you know they're closing the shorts. You're not going to get any indication by sniffing around the internet and making yourself crazy. And I've seen some emotion come through my stream. And if you have that much emotion in this transaction, you have way too much money in this transaction. Okay, so hopefully everybody's being responsible with this trade. What you should have done is, if you got in early, harvested some of those profits, and you're just playing with market money right now. Or if you're playing with market money and you didn't harvest the profits, either do it right here or maybe put a stop loss in to protect your downside, your risk. If you don't understand what that term means, first of all, jump into my website, ask the question, I'll explain it to you. But you should not be trading. You should not be trading this trade if you don't have that understanding. Okay, these could be nuclear weapons if you don't know what you're doing. So very simply, nothing to worry about here. This is fine. If it was terrible, you'd see a bloody sell-off, and that's it. So let it do what it's doing. Technically, this is an inside bar for the day. It is currently 3:30, 1:30, I'm sorry, and cutting it short for myself today. I made some money, and I'm going to go enjoy myself and get a good meal and beat up on my children. No, I'm kidding. I don't advocate beating children. So what we should expect on Monday is a break of this inside bar. If it's not going to fill that gap and it's going to continue going, it's going to break that high and probably start moving its way back up. If it's going to close that gap, it's going to break the low of this right here. It'll test this low, probably consolidate around all of these lows and close that gap. If it starts moving down, if you're at if this is compromising your life, close this trade, walk away, take the lesson. But if it's not compromising your life and you're playing with fun money you don't care about, if it starts moving down, don't panic. Let's allow it to close this gap. When it closes this gap, we'll take another look at it and figure out what's going on. But I'll tell you what, until the screaming stops in my stream, which my people, the free folk, don't really trade this kind of thing, and they're not doing that. But all of the transients who are coming and visiting me and seeing what I'm about, they're all carrying on and a little bit too emotional about this thing. So anyway, if you are that emotional, you should not be in the trade. But let it happen. Check in every day. We'll take a look at it every day. We'll post something up and kind of give you our spin on it. Good luck with the trade. Be responsible with your money. It is a precious resource. Oh, by the way, if you like what I got to say, swing into the site, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell, hit my app, and then hit the road.